Morning, welcome to another Thursday Thoughts. Glad you could join us this morning. Hope you're all well, hope you're all managing to stay safe still. And hope all is sort of looking good in your world. Certainly for me, things seem to be looking up. I'm sitting here in lovely weather at this point when I'm recording this. I've got a cup of coffee in front of me. I've even got one of these, which we're going to be giving away over the next few days. Mini eggs, quite like mini eggs actually. Spring has sprung, isn't it? There's evidence of new life all around us. Flowers are blooming. You can see these. I'm told these are hyacinths. Not very good with flowers. There are lambs in the field. It's a time of vibrance, of new life, and we celebrate that. So why is it then, as Christians, that we celebrate the death of a man at this time of year? As someone said a few years ago, quite sort of indignantly, why would you bring a dead man into Easter? A time of new life, a time of celebration, a time of joy. Why would you celebrate the death of a man? And why would Christians celebrate a day on a Friday, which we call Good Friday, and the death of the founder of Christianity happened? Well, because the Bible tells us that there was a lot more going on. Yes, Jesus died on Good Friday. In fact, he died a horrible, barbaric, horrific death. The worst death, worst kind of execution that has ever been devised by humanity. We're told that he was beaten and tortured to the point where he was unrecognisable. But we're told there was more going on there on that day than just the physical pain and torture. We're told that when he was hung on a cross, he was seen as cursed. And the Bible tells us he was cursed. But it was a curse that wasn't really meant for him. It was a curse that was meant for us. It was a curse that was meant for us who've done bad stuff in our lives. It was a curse because of the bad stuff that we've done in our lives. It was a curse that causes us to die and be separated from God. But the Bible tells us that when Jesus died on the cross, that awful death, there was more going on. In fact, he was standing in our place. He was paying our price. He was taking our curse upon himself. And because he did that, we can be free from that curse. But again, there was more going on. As well as dying the worst of deaths, a criminal's death, this one who'd done nothing wrong. 3 days later, when the disciples who'd seen him buried, who'd seen him die, went to the tomb, they found the tomb was open and the tomb was empty. And he appeared to them, we're told, on a number of occasions. They saw him alive. Now, when the Romans executed someone, they didn't mess around. They were very good at it. They got the job done. They did it right. There was evidence. There were witnesses to the fact that he died. There were witnesses to the fact that he was buried. But there were also witnesses to the fact that he came alive again. And that sets him apart from anyone else who's ever lived. Because you see, the Bible says that when he was raised to life, he conquered death. He showed us that death isn't the end. It showed that what he'd done at the cross 3 days earlier had been accomplished, that the job had been done, that he'd paid the price for our sin, that he'd taken our curse for us. And it showed that for those who trust in him, death isn't the end. You see, the Bible says that the power that raised him to life can make us alive, can give us new life. The Bible says that we are dead to God because of sin, because of the bad stuff in our lives. But the power that made Jesus alive can make us alive to God. We're forgiven, we're cleansed, we're made right with God. The curse is past, the judgment is taken, and we're given new life. Not just a new start, not just a new leaf, but a new life. The Bible calls it being born again, because it's literally having a new life, a new start. Well, as we gather on Sunday, and we're gathering in person in the building, but we're also online from 11 a.m, we'll be celebrating the fact that Jesus died and rose again, but he did it for us. and he did it for us personally. I hope you can join us, whether you join us in person or online. But pray that for this Easter, that it means more than just chocolates and flowers and eggs, but it means new life in Jesus for you personally. Well, hope you can join with us. I hope you can celebrate with us. I think I might be off to make myself another cup of coffee and crack open that Easter egg. Take care of yourselves. I hope you have a happy Easter and stay safe. Bye now.